Tony D and Little Joan on this very, very hot day in South Jersey, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on Splitsville, a comedy movie, hooray, comedies, about a couple going through a tough time, probably getting a divorce, and basically not dealing with it well. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, the movie starts out with a couple having problems here. And the wife wants a divorce, and she confesses that she cheated a bunch of times, and the husband can't take it. He gets out of the car and just starts running and running. He eventually ends up in the yard of another couple, and they feel bad for him. They help him out, and he calms down and he hangs out with them, and they reveal that they're in an open marriage, or so they say. And that night, I think that night, or maybe a night soon after, the guy who may be getting divorced has sex with the other woman. Now, he thinks they're both cool with it, but it turns out her husband's not cool with it at all. He flips out and attacks the other dude, even though he told him, oh no, we're in an open relationship, it's cool. And meanwhile, the other wife is getting railed, I think, by that dude. And then it's about who will end up with who, I think. So, I think these guys are all railing the first wife, which is no bueno. But it looks kind of funny. Funniest film of the year. That's a big claim. Awards watch. I don't know. Never heard of that. So, Michael Angelo Covina directed, co-written with Kyle Marvin. Splitsville. I like the name. I would give it a chance. Sharp, raunchy, and hilarious. I mean, it looks kind of funny. See, this scene here, he tells the other husband, oh yeah, I had sex with so-and-so last night, and he thinks he's going to be cool with it, and then the next shot is him being thrown out the window. So, yeah, I think this could be good. Let's see. First act, the first couple breaks up. The husband doesn't take it well, or he's splitting up, or maybe they don't get split. He runs and just stumbles upon this couple's house. The person, lady on the left, and the guy all the way to the right, if you could see him. And they sort of take him in. They feel bad for him, and then they're like bragging about their relationship. Oh, we're in an open relationship. And I think a lot of times it's only one partner that really wants to be in an open relationship. I think the other partner kind of goes along. I think it's a dumb idea, by the way. Anyhow, the second act begins when the first husband that we met has sex with the second wife, and then tells the second husband, and then all hell breaks loose. And now it's about who's, and the first husband feels kind of like, okay, now we're even. Now I've kind of gotten even because now I've had sex with someone else and she had sex. But I don't think the first wife is interested in getting back together. I think she's just interested in having a ton of sex. But now I think the first husband is in love with the second wife, and then the second husband is trying to win her back. I'm not sure who instigated the open marriage. It's kind of hard to tell. What's the third act? Well, it might be that the first husband and the second wife get together. It might be that the second husband saves his marriage and the first husband gets divorced, and he's okay with that because he realizes he'll find other love elsewhere. And his first wife is kind of a slut. Something like that. Either way, it's going to end light. So I think I would be down with this. Here's the write-up. When Ashley asks for a divorce, good-natured Carrie runs to his friends. Oh, so he knows them, Julie and Paul, for support. Their secret to happiness is an open marriage. That is, until Carrie crosses the line and throws all their relationship into chaos. I mean, personally, I've had some, let's just say I'm not totally inexperienced in this realm. Yeah, it's a bad idea. Let me just tell you from experience, the whole concept is a bad idea. It sounds good on paper. Oh, it sounds great. Oh, we could still have lots of sex and then, still be together. Oh, yeah, that sounds awesome. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Anyhow, I would see this movie. I think it would probably on some level speak to me. And it just looks kind of fun. I like the energy of it. I'm going to see this cast because the second wife looks familiar, but I don't think it's who I'm thinking of. Splitsville, there it is. Oh, it is Dakota Johnson. I didn't think it was her because they didn't even mention her in the damn film. That is Dakota Johnson. Why wouldn't you promote her? She's the only name actor or actress in this thing. Is it because Madam Web has so destroyed her career? This is a completely different audience than Madam Web. This is a comedy movie. I don't think there's like a ton of crossover on this. Kyle Marvin is the main character. Carrie, he gets like 7th billing here. Yeah, I would see this, even though it's with Dakota Johnson, who I kind of don't like. But she would strike me as the kind of woman who would instigate an open relationship and then watch everything fall into chaos and not take any responsibility. So yeah, when Ashley asks for a divorce, the good-natured Carrie runs to his friends Julie and Paul for support. Their secret to happiness is an open marriage. That is, until Carrie crosses the line and throws all their relationships into chaos. I would say it's not his fault. Can't have an open marriage. I mean, unless you have rules for that open marriage that specifically state the situation. But again, once you have an open marriage, you've opened a can of worms, and I think you've essentially called your relationship non-existent. But that's just me. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan on this hot, hot day in South Jersey. Stay cool, stay inside, and read in a book, perhaps. Read the Pineys, books 1 through 17, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free, and check out the shirts, which are nice and cool. And they have short sleeves for the summer. All right, we'll see you in the next one.